Used to live in the West End last year with my fiance, and we spent a lot of time at Punch Bowl Social, from their private karaoke rooms to bowling. I'm a fantastic bowler, so is Heather, my fiance.
Darts.
So, darts
over there.
Drinking. A lot of places to drink at Punch Bowl Social.
You want to wager a game of darts at Punch Bowl?
I would love to.
We could do that. Are you any good at darts?
No.
Perfect.
Absolutely not.
Free money.
Free money. But next week, this is exciting. Next week, we're going to do our first ever live show from Punch Bowl Social. We're working on bringing some cool guests there with us to kick it off. I'm not going to name any names yet, but we'll make an announcement on social media when we have these guests booked. But come visit us at Punch Bowl Social Wednesday next week. I think it's the 29th. Is that correct? The 29th.
29th, yeah.
In the evening. We're going to be getting started at like 6:30 on that Wednesday. So come out and join us. You know, give us some love. Bring some questions. Buy us some shots, maybe some beers. We'll drink them. We're not afraid.
Bring your lady friends too. We'll have a bunch of our cool bachelor friends there.
And drink some good food.
Some cool guys from Minnetonka and stuff.
There you go.
Yeah, so
Absolutely.
It'll be a good time.
You know what else has been a good time is being out at the state fair. I went for day one yesterday. It was packed. The traffic was crazy. But you know what? It's always fun just to see how pumped everybody is. And dude, the people watching at the state fair is my favorite thing. It brings out all walks of life. You get a little bit of everything, and everybody is gorging themselves to the max. To the max. I mean,
they go crazy.
I watched a guy yesterday. He was walking down the street, pronto pop, corn, cheese curds, fries, all together.
Man.
He had the sticks in one hand and the cheese curds and the fries in the other. Didn't he? I mean, how was he even eating at that?
That sounds disgusting, but it is fun. That sounds absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
But fun. I have a new trick at the state fair because I can't do all the walking. I work hard in basketball, but I'm probably anything that, requires hard work I do, but when it's time to be lazy, that's all me. So I rent one of the little drive carts that you got for the injured people.
No, you don't.
Yeah, for my hip. I rent one of the drive carts and drive.
You're that guy?
What do you mean I'm that guy?
Come
That's
on,
good business.
Man.
That's just smart.
Are you doing it at the grocery store too?
I have done it at the grocery store.
Have you really?
Yeah. Well, when I had hip surgery, that was different.
No.
That was different. I had hip surgery.
That's not different.
I was on crutches.
You hop along with the crutches. You don't revert to the cart. You just don't do that.
No, I ride the cart. What? I'm trying to be efficient
so
out
embarrassing.
here. No, it's not. It's efficient.
It is.
That's efficient.
That's for, really obese people. I'm sorry.
No, it's not.
That's what those are.
That's for people who want to be efficient in life.
If that was the case, then everybody would be driving those all over the place.
No, because not everybody had hip surgery.
You suck it up and you walk.
I got bad hips.
Oh my God. You're 28.
What that mean?
You're young. You heal. I see you walk around.
I'm 28 with a 54-year-old body.
Dude, if you're healthy enough to play overseas, you're healthy enough to walk around at the grocery store or the state fair.
Again, if I want to stay healthy enough to play overseas, I got to conserve these legs.
I'm so disappointed in you right now.
What you mean?
You know what? There's one way you can redeem yourself. We're going to do our Dirty Six segment, and you better have 6 really good state fair foods on there. I want to know what your top 6 state fair foods are.
Right now?
Let me know. I mean, you've already really crushed me this morning.
What do you mean?
I mean, I hold you in high regard. But one of my biggest pet peeves in life are people that abuse those carts.
Abuse?
I just abuse the carts.
Yo,
they're not for you, man. They're not for you.
I had 2 friends with me who signed off on it, and they said it was okay. I asked them for their judgment, and they said it was cool.
Okay, well, those are obviously just part of your crew who just say yes to everything. They're yes men. They're your hype men. I'm not a hype man for you.
I don't make enough money or do enough big things to have yes men. I wish I did.
All right, kick us off. Top 6, Dirty 6 state fair foods. It's what the fair is known for. That's why do people go. Why do you go? What are you eating when you're there?
I'm basic. I'm like the Starbucks and leggings guy at the state fair. At the state fair, I got deep fried Oreos.
Okay, that's an interesting one.
And actually, I didn't even get turned on to those by the state fair. I got turned on to those overseas.
Okay,
one of my friends' wives made deep fried Oreos, and I was over there, typically just talking noise, and she was like, just try one. I tried it. That was fire.
I have never had a deep fried Oreo.
Yeah, go treat yourself.
Right, I'll check it out.
Treat yourself.
It's not going to help me losing 15 pounds eating deep fried Oreos.
Yeah.
Bless them.
Bless you. Yeah.
I feel like you're doubting my ability to lose this weight. Every time I've mentioned it, you've looked at me like, I don't know.
No, I
don't know.
You're a busy guy. You're over there playing catch with perk with cheese curds. So I don't know. I question your diet sometimes.
Wow. Well, my diet's not great. I'll admit that. But 15 pounds is not in 3 months. That's doable. I've lost 15 pounds in a month before.
I believe in you.
If I actually work out.
I believe in you.
We'll come back.
You got it. We'll come back.
Hold on. At the end of September, I'm gonna get on a scale. I'm gonna weigh myself.
How much do you weigh right now?
230.
What do you want to bet?
My bet is that I'll say that I'll be 215 end of September.
All right. I'll bet you
September 24th.
All right. And that's cool. You could do that, but I'll give you some incentive. I'll bet you What do you want? I'll bet you a burrito.
Okay.
Right,
a burrito. All right,
Chipotle
cool
burrito.
All right. September 24th. I'm going to weigh in before our show, September 24th. I'm going to be 215. Here we go. There we go. All right. Back to it.
All right. Deep fried Oreos.
Yep.
The turkey legs. Fire.
Oh, great.
Fire.
That's my list too.
Sweet Martha's cookies.
Oosh.
Take home.
Overrated. Sweet Martha cookies are overrated.
Man, kill
I
yourself.
don't understand the hype.
Crazy.
I don't understand the hype. It's just a cookie. It's just it's an okay cookie.
An okay cookie.
It's an okay cookie that's made better with the milk, the unlimited milk.
Sweet Martha's is cracking a can, baby. That is amazing.
What does that saying mean?
Cracking a can.
Cracking a can.
Crack cocaine. It's addicting.
Oh, jeez. I thought. That's not what I expected.
What did you expect?
I don't know. We were talking about like what white people say earlier, and like Nito and Jizo. Like,
and that's like what black people say.
Yeah. No. I was just, like, my response to that was like, oh geez. Oh geez.
Oh yeah. Oh shucks.
Oh geez. Anytime you make us uncomfortable, just we revert to like the whitest possible part of ourselves. Yeah. Oh geez.
Right,
gosh. Golly.
So I got Sweet Martha's.
Yep.
The cheese curds are fire.
Okay.
The French fries are good.
Yep.
And the mini donuts. I tell you, I'm pretty basic.
That's a basic list.
Yeah,
but we
I'm
have
not
some similar things.
Outside.
I'm with you on the turkey. Turkey leg, I love.
Yeah.
I think the cheese curds are delicious. You can't go wrong. They're the OGs of the State Fair. Pork chop on the stick is actually my favorite food at the State Fair. I get it every single year. It is delicious. I live for it. Awesome. Nordic waffles, new this year. Thought they were unbelievable. I would eat them again. Really, really good.
What is a Nordic waffle?
It's kind of, they almost like make it like a taco. It's like a waffle, like kind of like taco shaped with like bacon and other meat on it. If you like waffles, you'll like that.
That sounds like a Ponzi scheme.
Okay, it's not. Corn. You can't go wrong with the corn at the State Fair. It's just, it's simple, buttery, little salt, delicious, and Pronto Pups. Always got to get me a Pronto Pup.
I can't eat corn dogs anymore.
Why is that?
I ate corn dogs when I was like 11, and it was before a basketball game, and I got at my friend's house, got food poisoning, haven't had a corn dog since, and I used to inhale corn dogs.
Wow. See, that's how I am with mini donuts, actually. One time I went to a wrestling show with Nick from 93X when I was a kid, and sat front row, everything. But this guy next to me, like, kept buying mini donuts for his kids, and they wouldn't finish them, so they would, like, pass them over to me, and I would just inhale them. Because you're a kid, and mini donuts are the best. Mm-hmm. Got so sick because of the mini donuts. I have not had a mini donut since then.
Do you think it was because of the mini donuts, or you think you were just sick?
No, it was the mini donuts.
Because of mini donuts?
I ate so many of them, dude. Like maybe 4 bags.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, 4 bags of mini donuts.
When was this?
Dude, this was as a child. But like the eating habits really haven't changed.
Die
yeah, they really haven't changed much. Dude, I can
4 bags.
I'm a trash disposal man. I can eat. I'm Italian, man. That's what we do.
I feel like I can eat, but 4 bags?
Yeah.
You was probably drinking the sugar too at the bottom.
I don't know. I tried licking my fingers after each. Yeah, it was a lot.
Speaking of Italian, real quick though, we had a conversation last night. Me and a couple of friends.
Okay.
Best restaurant in Minneapolis.
Okay.
And someone said BLG and said there's not good Italian in not that many good Italian restaurants in Minneapolis.
It's true.
Is Piazza still open?
No, Piazza is actually where we're sitting right now.
That is where we're sitting.
That used to be Piazza's.
So I didn't know if it was still open.
It's gone. Piazza's used to be a Golden Valley staple for many, many years.
Man,
but
that was fire.
Now my apartment building sits where Piazza's once was.
Oh,
sadly.
look at that.
It was a really good restaurant. I agree though. As an Italian, There are not many Italian places in Minneapolis that I trust. Al Vento is one of them. It's in South Minneapolis.
Okay, I'll have to suggest that.
Real good. All right, moving on now to, your alley.
Yeah.
The basketball. The NBA proposing pretty big rule change. So shot clock, obviously 24 seconds. Shot goes up, you get the offensive rebound. The shot clock resets to 14 seconds. Disgusting. Is what the NBA is proposing. You call it disgusting.
It's the grossest rule ever.
The grossest rule ever.
Yes.
Please elaborate, because to me it seems like a good thing, because wouldn't that speed the game up?
It's a rule in Europe now. It's intended to speed the game up because Europe's already a slower game in general, especially like the EuroLeague. There's not a lot of fast breaks at the EuroLeague. Some leagues have more fast breaks, whatever. But yeah, it would speed the game up, but it's dumb because it penalizes the offensive team for doing what they're supposed to do. The team in possession, if you get an offensive rebound, why should you have less time now to shoot the ball again?
More shots.
Yes, I understand the point of it, but why are you penalizing a team for doing the right thing?
Right, I guess.
That's the dumbest rule I've ever heard in my life. I hate it in Europe. It's stupid. Mm-hmm. The point of it, it's like, all right, especially in a late game situation, it's like you shoot a shot, you get offensive rebound. Now all of a sudden you have 14 seconds to put it back up, so you're helping the team come back, which could make the games more interesting.
I guess,
but strategically, from my point of view, it's just stupid because it's just dumb. Like, you can't award the defensive team for not doing what they're supposed to do.
But, I mean, as a player, do the games ever drag? I mean, when you're out on the court, you don't. Because as a viewer, NBA games take forever. They take forever. It's an investment. And I watch a lot of basketball.
I don't know. They don't take forever because the shot clock, though. They're still going
But I think that's what they're hoping, though, is like, where else do you cut from the game to try to make the overall game quicker?
Did you watch the TBT at all? The summer $2 million tournament?
I only watched the games that Fredette played.
So they put in even a rule that where with 4 minutes left, the team who has the lead determines the target score. So that speeds the game up. So if it's like 78-73, I don't remember the exact rule, 78-73, and a team, whatever, the stoppage and play at 4 minutes or under 4 minute mark, now it's +7 to the 78. So the target score is now 85.
Okay.
And whoever gets there first wins, and it's meant to get rid of the fouling and the stuff that slows down the game at the end of the game.
I don't like that.
Well, why don't you like that? It speeds up the game.
I guess so, but
that definitely speeds up the game.
Just seems not authentic. I mean, I guess the shot clock thing is the same vein. Some
analytics guy came up and did all his research and found out that teams under 4 minutes, the likelihood of you coming back from whatever by fouling is very slim. Mm-hmm. But so he came up with this rule for the TBT, and that's how they play. So it's a target score to.
Did it work? Was it effective?
Depends who you ask.
Did teams still come back?
The fouling at the end of the game stops.
Yeah, and I guess that is maybe like the most annoying part about watching the NBA. Is just like the final 4 minutes of the game.
The fouling, the timeouts
takes 45 minutes.
Yeah,
it's incredible.
But realistically, that's not the game itself. That's the money and the TV deals that go into it that have to go to commercial every time you have a 20-second timeout or a full timeout. So you're against it though. Oh, it's terrible.
Against all, just keep the game the same.
There's nothing wrong with the shot clock. This is
just like there's nothing wrong with football. There was nothing wrong with the rules on hitting people before. I mean, did you watch the second preseason week?
I
and
saw
some of these hits that were called penalties?
So I didn't watch much.
It's going to ruin the game of football.
Yeah, I didn't watch much, but I saw a bunch of the highlights when I was like working out, and you see the clips and you realize that they're calling these penalties, and it's just like you think that they're highlights and they're actually penalties. So
I don't know how a defender can make a tackle anymore. Like, you physically have to put your head down because your head, even if you want to lead with your shoulder, your head's still going to be out in front of your shoulder. So how physically can you do that? Like, there was a play in that Vikings game where CJ Ham lowers his head and run this guy over, and they called a penalty on the defender for getting plucked.
From Jax, I saw that one.
How do you? I mean, what do you do in that play? Defenders are going to get hurt. They're going to slow up. They're going to miss tackles because nobody wants to get flagged.
Yeah, I mean, these are grown men. They know the risks that they're getting into when you sign up. There's risk reward to everything, and you can't. There's only so much you can do.
But like the Rodgers rule, like Antoine Williams, he got his head up. He wrapped up. I mean, like he landed on the quarterback
Literally.
a little bit.
Literally how you've been taught to tackle your whole life.
It was a textbook tackle. And like, he didn't like try to inflict more harm on him by like landing on him with his full weight.